Alrighty, hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D-Don here. I am the average gaming dad. It is time for, I think what's close to like a daily dose of Madden. Been, you know, pretty happy with the amount of content I've been putting out lately. And if you missed last stream, last episode, or this is your first time watching, after winning a Super Bowl last year, we're gonna cut the videos down. We're just gonna do like one game, a stream or an episode, and just a lot smaller, more digestible content. And after we've already won a Super Bowl, the team is likely going to win a whole bunch of games. I know interest in those in series tends to dwindle at that point. So instead of putting out 2 hours of stuff that's probably not going to get watched too much, uh, we'll cut it down a little bit, make it a little bit easier to digest, and work through the series a little slower. Now, with that out of the way, I don't want to take up too much time. We're looking good. We put up 49 versus Green Bay, put up 50 versus the Bears, but we have taken on some injuries. We did up the injury slider earlier in the season, and it's very evident. Our second wide receiver, Jalen Hyatt, is out for 3 weeks. Our top edge rusher, Azeez Ojulari, is out for 3 weeks. Our superstar X Factor, NFL MVP candidate, running back, Joey Hawley, is out. Sophomore edge rusher, Dakota Boss, is out. And lastly, the guy that we went out and we're paying, I want to say $30 million, I think was his contract. Where do we get there? Contract. Yeah, 4 years, $51 million. So $30 million a year. He was paid. He's out for 2 more weeks. So we're going to have a lot of guys filling in across the board. And one of those things is running back. With the running back depth that we have, it's not great. It's not great. When Holly is out, we average like 2.5 to maybe 3 yards a carry between Nwangu, Strong, and Kelly. All of these guys are fairly young. Nwangu is nice because he's fast, but he can't even catch a screen pass, and that's become a big part of our offense. The rest of in Kelly and Strong, you're like, oh, 85, 84 speed. They must be power backs. They're not. They're not. They only have 64 strength. They don't have high break tackle or truck. They're just alive and run the football. So we're going to remedy that. We're going to remedy that, or at least try to. First up, let's hit the free agent market and see what we got to work with. For some reason, when I saw B. Robinson, I thought Bijan Robinson. I was like, excuse me? That was not the case. Anyway, now this type of offense utilizes speed, getting those zone stretch plays to the outside, using the screen passes. So I'm looking for someone with speed. We have former 49er, Isaac Guerrero. He ran like low 4.3s, like 4.29, something like that. I'm surprised his speed is only 93, but he's young, moldable. Marion Ridley out of Fresno State, 3 years in the league. All of these guys, decent speed, acceleration looks okay. Change of direction is all nice. Carries good. What else we got? Spin, juke. Guerrero's catching is good enough. Is good enough. Injury is really low though, so it doesn't do us any good to sign someone who is gonna just come in and get injured right away as well. Okay, so we have that. If we go to the trade center, let's say we wanted to like package, say, Kelly and Strong. They're both young. They might have some value, and then we have a bazillion draft picks because I'm the greatest GM ever. What if we did like those two plus a third? Those two plus a third. And then let's get some offers. Sick. No one's even willing to offer for a third round pick for a running back. Are you serious? Okay. 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 I find that a little surprising. No one would trade a running back for a third round pick. What's up, Threzzy? Wager? I don't wager. Wager what? Wager? It's an interesting comment. What is? Can you elaborate, please, sir? Do we have any other young, decently fast running backs? This is where I wish, like MLB The Show, there was like a player search. Solomon Robinson looks interesting, but actually, like both of these guys look kind of good. What's Milo Miller? Change of direction's terrible. Strength is good. Carrying's okay. Ball carrier vision, break tackle. He's got a good mix of power and rush moves. Can't really receive. Play me for money. If you win, I give you 100. No. No, I just I play franchise. I don't play online, and I do not wager money. But thank you for the offer. Um, let's see. Injuries okay at 89. So Milo Miller might be a guy. Oh, I like this. Lamar Moss, third third running back. He's a rookie as well. Good speed, acceleration, decent break tackle. Got a good juke move. Not really good catching, but you know, he's a third string running back. He's only a 75 overall. They got, well, Jahmyr Gibbs is injured, but J.J. Boykin, what a name. Well, with Gibbs injured, maybe it doesn't make sense. Again, would absolutely kill for a player search feature right now. Another, ooh, I like this. Acceleration, agility, change of direction, all look good. He's playing down, maybe because the Patriots kind of suck. Decent catch. Stamina, what's that injury? Injury's in 88. Let's go for it. They have other running backs that are about as good. This guy profiles well for our offense. A little small, 5'8", 212. But let's give a shot. Let's give a shot. See if we can trade for Steven Good. Only normal dev, so should be relatively easy. Let's try and do Kelly and Strong. How close does that get us? Not even close. Neither of these guys are really wanted. So how about, let's see, let's remove Kelly, and then might have to do a draft pick. What is like a sixth? Does that get us close? No. I don't think I would go any lower than a fifth. Maybe I'm crazy here, but I mean, 72 overall is not that high. I mean, I guess originally we were willing to offer a third, so I'll do a third. That doesn't do it. Do we do like a third and a seventh for a backup running back? I don't think so. All right, so I think we're just, because this is dragging on a little bit, I think we will just dip into the free agent pool. Let's find a nice young speedy guy. Marion Ridley, right? I think was the guy we kind of liked. Yeah, 96 injury. Let's go for it. He may drop a couple screen passes, but we'll give him a shot. All right, so that solves that problem. Let's make the necessary adjustments on the depth chart. Then we'll do our drills. Then we'll hop into the game. So we'll do those two. Why are these not changing? There we go. What is going on? There we go. All right. And then third down running back will be Ridley. And then there we go. All right, so we have a new running back. Hooray, hoorah. I think he'll do well enough. We have to cut a player. It's probably going to be one of these running backs. It'll be Antoine Kelly. See ya. All right, weekly strategy.
Let's go now.
Run, big man, run. There. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no. We barely stepped on the circle. That's really annoying. run, big man, run. Nice, nice. Uh, uh. Is that Andrew Banks I see? It is Andrew Banks. Andrew Banks, I think you would be really happy to know. I don't know. Did you watch the episode of the most recent episode? At least I think it was the most recent episode, maybe two of MLB The Show. I took your advice and I made the trade. I think you would approve of it. I tried to give you a shout out, give you credit for the idea. We traded Nolan Jones. We traded our top pitching prospect in return. Got a really nice shortstop, infielder. He plays like short, second, third from the Braves. The trade made sense, and this kid is a monster. He's like 24. His OPS is over 1,000. He's amazing. And so thank you for the trade suggestion. Good to see you here. Hope your day is going well. All right. We've got to be close to getting... Oh, that was Bartow. Right. Dorian Gray, man. Last episode of Madden absolutely popped off, like 200, 250 yards passing, something like, or receiving. Second year guy filling in for Jay Hyatt, who's injured. The dog's going crazy. Everyone's going crazy. All right, another drill down. I feel like we haven't had a dev trait upgrade in a while. It'd be nice. I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona. Although I was pretty much, I was raised, I just moved here in 2017. Before that, I lived most of my life in Missouri. So, raised in the Midwest, currently living in the Southwest. Enjoying the nice Phoenix winter where the highs are in the... Bro, oh my god, these stupid tires, get out of the way. We're not going to get it. That was so stupid. Yeah, I think I remember you saying, like, I asked how your day was going. You said it was a nice, cool day in Texas. So your friend does he live here in Phoenix as well? Or just Arizona? Oh my god. All right, one more drill down. I think 2 or 3 more to go. Working on some offensive linemen because we paid $30 million for our free agent to get injured for 4 weeks. Feels good. So stupid.
Let's go now.
Um, hold on, I missed your comment. I'll try and get to that ASAP. Yikes. Whew, we just got gold. Awatuki Foothills. Oh, okay. Okay. And you got some snow. Hey! Dev trade upgrade. You love to see it. I literally just said, I feel like we haven't seen a dev trade upgrade in a while. There we go. Luke Jackson. Backup lineman with star dev. Feels good. Feels really good. Woo indeed. Woo indeed. I do like that addition. The drills can be like a little time consuming sometimes, a little tedious, but definitely makes it worth it to go through the drills. When you have the potential to get a dev trade upgrade. And it's rare enough that it feels like special and impactful when it happens. Um, but not so rare that it's like, what's the point of even trying? No gold, but that's okay. Play some golf games. Honestly, I've thought about it. I used to play like when I was in high school. I was on the golf team and all that. Loved playing golf. I still love the game. It's just so expensive to play. Golf in Phoenix in the summer is risking your life because it's 115 degrees outside. Um, but I think I saw a Tiger Woods game on sale on the PlayStation Store, so I would be tempted. I would honestly be tempted. That would just be that'd be a lot of games though to try and do. I'd have football, baseball, golf, and Warzone. But I don't know. I also like that's one of the reasons why I kind of like doing longer form videos and just live streaming the whole thing instead of doing like edited videos. Because people can just fast forward through the boring parts that they don't like, and it also allows me to get out a lot of cover. Like, a 2 hour video is pretty easy when you just stream. All right, yeah, finesse moves are an 86. I'm really shocked that Rodriguez here. He's got decent enough finesse moves. He's got speed. He's got the swim move, and let's see. Yeah, he has a swim move. He has a bull rush. I mean, 78 speed, 84 strength, 87 finesse moves, and like I don't even think he has a stat yet, or a stat. I don't think he has a sack. He still has no sacks. So I'm a little disappointed. We literally switched to a to a 4-3 just to get him on the field more. All right, so we'll be taking on the Rams, who had their playoff hopes dashed this weekend. But I mean, great season for them. A lot of people said they didn't expect anything out of the Rams this year, but I think Sean McVay easily top 3 head coach in the NFL. That's just my personal take. Yeah. All right. And one thing that's very new about this season compared to previous seasons, especially last season, is our pass game has been amazing. Pat Hutchinson, now in his 3rd year starting, has really kind of turned into a little bit of a superstar. Leads to the league in yards and touchdowns, I think, passing. So yeah, some notable injuries. Starting running back and both of our rushing ends are out for multiple weeks. But let's lock in here on the line with the young Silas Rodriguez. Let's see if we can try and get him his first sack of his young career. Oh, he's got it! He's got it! First drive, first NFL sack for Silas Rodriguez, the young superstar. Our depth trait, too. We got him, I want to say he was like a 3rd, 4th round pick, something around there. Maybe profiles more as a defensive end, if we're honest, because of his speed. And he doesn't have upper echelon strength, but should be good. First sack, pause. Yep. Wait a second. Oh. Thought we might have had an angle there. And we have an injury. You'll hate to see that. And we have a new running back on the roster. Oh, wait, I forgot. I hate this glitch. I need Madden to fix this. If in order for offensive line drills to work, you have to have your backup QB in, and sometimes I forget to switch it. But I think that's a good enough reason, if any, to test out our new running back, Ridley. Safeties wide and deep. He gets the carry. 2 great yards. It's Bartow, the rookie. Foot sprain. We'll have to substitute Lamb. I don't want to mess around with a foot sprain. That definitely seems like a big risk that we don't necessarily need to take. But we still got Dorian Graham. He was great. Busted coverage. Wide open in the slot. Dorian Graham. Let him know. Picking right up where he left off last week. 200 plus yards receiving. 2 touchdowns. I don't know what that coverage was. It was a zone blitz. Where did the Rams go wrong here? What was this safety doing? He comes down to cover Neighbors on the crosser and just completely gives up the left half of the field. This safety, there's no shot you're catching up to Graham. 97 speed. And we find ourselves with a quick 7-0 lead. All right, let's see if our defense can hold again. We've basically most of the time just been sitting in our base 4-3. It's been working out really well for us. We've developed some great coverage linebackers and invested a lot in getting our pass rush to come out of our D line instead of using like 3-4 edge rushers. And it's worked pretty well. Oh. Stafford dumps it off. Ooh. That didn't quite look like it was enough to get the line to gain, but we're going to trust the refs. Not going to challenge it there, as it would only be, I think, 3rd down in inches. Ooh, and Stafford airmails the receiver there on the corner route. Second and long, maybe we try a blitz here. That could be fun. Short pass, running back on a little Texas route there. He gets blasted by the safety. And now 3rd and long. Switch to the dime. Let's pass commit here. Throw over the middle. Pretty tight coverage, but just a really good throw by Matthews. Matthew Stafford is out, and now it's Matthews. I believe 2nd or 3rd year QB. Yeah, I also usually like to blitz when they're in more of like a jumbo set with like 2 running backs. And that's a mistake. That's Tyler Newbin, the free safety, ranging over, sitting in the middle of the field. And after getting his first sack, Silas Rodriguez heading into the tunnel, holding his arm. Injuries are really starting to pile up. You hate to see it. Luckily, we still have an absolute track team in the wide receiver room. Ridley picks up 5. We're going to give him a chance. And that's what I was worried about when I was looking at picking him up. His catch rating is only like a 58, and he drops a wide open one. Rodriguez out for the rest of the game. Bruce Sternum, a.k.a. a concussion. We're going to go to look for neighbors here on the slant. This one's a pretty reliable 3rd and mid conversion play for us. Great catch in traffic. Really good coverage, honestly. But we're going to convert there. And after that drop, I'm a little worried about trying to run a screen, but it's a part of our offense that we do like to do. So we're going to at least give Ridley the opportunity. And I'm just spamming triangle, and he's not throwing it. And then we get, okay. Well, let's audible out of that. All of these plays kind of suck. But we got the speedy Lamb, the rookie. So after the sack, now Carmichael's injured. Backup guard, he's out, throwing his helmet in disgust. Are we going to have any starters left after this game? They're still playing two safeties deep. Be a good spot to run the ball, but our run blocking out of the shotgun has been pretty poor, and we're passing the ball so effectively. Trying to figure out a reason why we would do anything other than pass right now. And it is Carmichael. It's just cramps. We're going to keep him in. And I think in this spot, getting ever closer to the end zone, we will go under center. We're going to try to get the stretch zone run game going. And there's Ridley with some speed. Gets to the edge. And secures us a first down. I think we're just gonna do the same thing again. And that's just an amazing play from the corner. He read that like a book. Malik Neighbors didn't even touch him on the block. We're gonna keep Andrew Thomas in. We're gonna run Neighbors route a little deeper. Get the ball out to Sherman. Just not enough space to cut it upfield. And really right now all we need to do is just avoid a turnover. And that is no problem. Malik Neighbors, touchdown. He's not really getting the gaudy yardage totals like he has in previous years. He's kind of evolved more for us into a volume catching role. Because there's really no other way to put it. We've drafted guys that are way faster than Malik Neighbors. And so he's been more of our underneath volume catch kind of slot receiver. Although he still is great down the field. He'll absolutely moss some guys. All right. So Rams' last drive ended up throwing an interception over the middle. We capitalize with a pick and then a touchdown. Quarterback under pressure. Stump goes up and knocks that one away. Great play on Puka Nacua going up and contesting that one. It's nice that we're seeing so much pressure out of our defensive line with two of our best edge rushers injured. That gives me a lot of confidence. Short throw underneath is just going to get the line to gain on third down. BJ Stump picking up his third tackle. And that is the end of the first. We got a quick 14-0 lead. Opening drive was successful. We get a turnover on defense, capitalize with another touchdown. We're looking good. I'm not seeing anything. We haven't seen a drive that's really threatened us yet. But still early. There's a throw over the middle to the tight end. Big 81 looks looming. And I see a jumbo set. And we're going to go to the blitz. Let's press up. It is a run. No one can get off their blocks. Breaking a tackle. Kyron Williams. That's a pretty big pickup there. About 20. So maybe the blitz backfiring a little bit on us. They go with the run again. Bowden plus a few others are there to pick him up. It's still a gain of 7. It's something that we have seen in a few games this year where our players are not necessarily adept at stopping the run. Apparently not good at stopping the pass either. Dom Sermons just outruns the linebacker. Who is that? No, that's not even a linebacker, is it? Yeah, that's Deacon Fields just trailing. And Fields is pretty fast. So, I don't know. Looking really sluggish there. And the Rams answer back. 7 plays, 70 yards. And we saw some big runs there. And in the games that have been close, and even the one game we have lost, teams have utilized their run game to great effect. So let's see if we can answer here. Pat Hutchinson having a career year so far. I think he's broken 300 yards in every game so far this year. There we go. We drop it off to the running back underneath. He does hold on that time. And Fisk is injured. Looks like he's having maybe some shoulder mobility issues. But looks like they're working out. 2nd and 3. I think we can get under center. Let's see if we can get maybe a little bit of the power game going. Get a fullback in. They're still keeping their safeties, 2 safeties, relatively deep. But our run game with multiple lineman injuries just doesn't seem to be as impactful as it has been in previous seasons. Ooh, that's a nice cut. Good vision. Works that one back up for 6 yards. Let's try and keep it going here. We're seeing some safeties creeping up. So go play action. Uh-oh, that's a pick. Good play. I thought he was running with neighbors down the field. Yikes. This replay camera is so bad. Neighbors comes up, runs a little like stop and go. And I'm thinking that this corner is going to run with neighbors. He just ends up sitting down right there. Not the best read. That one's on me. That one is on me. All right, another jumbo set here. So we're gonna blitz, and there's Taylor Bowden flying in and taking down Williams for a loss of 3 on the play. Hopefully giving us an edge in the rest of this drive. Maybe we can get a 3 and out. Rams already close to field goal range. And a bad throw. thrown low and kind of behind Puka Nakua. He's not able to hang on there. Only rushing 3 in this spot. Let's see if one of our guys can get to the quarterback. And he's really struggling today. He's missed some throws that I think a more experienced quarterback would make, going through a little bit of growing pains. All right, pretty good punt out at the 8. And Dorian Graham off to a torrid start at the start of this year. And we've seen him with one huge play early on. I think we need to try and keep giving him some opportunities. We got him again. We have him again. That's going to be a 92-yard touchdown. What is their safety thinking? I don't think it was the exact same play, but it was we got the exact same result. Malik Neighbors on a dig, Dorian Graham behind him, and it was the exact same nickel blitz that we saw too. And the safety just comes down on Malik Neighbors. The safety goes down to cover Malik Neighbors. That sounds a little better. And ends up, again, just giving up the deep left half of the field. That, I don't know, that feels almost broken that it's worked so well 2 times. Not intentional, because we run that play multiple times a game. I don't think we've ever seen a player that wide open, let alone that wide open twice. But we're not complaining. I will take it. We're back up in front by 2 touchdowns. And this is why last year, talking about some of the run game struggles we've had this year compared to previous years. In previous years, we often found ourselves ahead in games, and teams were forced to throw to try and keep up. Uh-oh. Yikes. And, I was hoping that they would, try to abandon the run a little bit, but Kyron Williams, again, with a big gain and picking up the first down on 2nd and long. Maybe go into like a cover 1 look so we have a man devoted to the running back. Might be the move. I don't know, really just trying to find anything to slow down this run game. Run outside, Kayvon Thibodeau holds the edge, but Puka Nakua is grabbing his chest in a lot of pain. Same thing we saw with the lineman earlier. Doing some stretching, some mobility drills with his shoulders on the sidelines. Good player. You hope that if he is out, he's not out for long. Play action. Just all day to throw. We might, let's see what our options are, because I'm thinking maybe moving Kayvon Thibodeau down to rushing end, and maybe Hall is out in coverage. What's your coverage ability like? Uh, awful, abysmal. You hate to see it, but Duke York, he can cover a little bit. He can cover a little bit. Maybe not the best, but he's not very fast, but I think we're going to make a quick change here. We're going to put York out in coverage, and then at left end, we're going to put Thibodeau in. Jared Waters is not doing anything there. We got to get him out. And then maybe Hall is third. And then rushing left end is going to be Thibodeau, so that's fine. Well, he can't be rushing left end and right end. So it'll be him or Hall. Okay. I'm okay with that. We'll make some adjustments. We're going to try sticking with the cover one a little bit more. I think it can work. We just need to make sure that we have the right people in the right positions. And we'll lock in with Thibodeau here. I think at the onset of this rebuild, he had Superstar, I think, or Star Dev. I think got up to Superstar at one point. But now, oh no. I thought we maybe had an alley there with Tyler Nubin. Tyler Nubin, his second pick today. Again, the young QB for the Rams just kind of floating one in the end zone. And we're just sitting there under a little bit of pressure. Kayvon Thibodeau is flying at him. Josh Matthews. What are your ratings, my friend? You seem to be struggling a little bit. Accuracy's not bad. Throw power's good. Just having a tough day. Only 77 awareness is kind of tough. 85 overall, he's not bad, but that's just two ill-advised throws late and deep down the field. That's just breaking some QB rules there. A little worried about the pressure. We dump it off early. All right. That's a decent throw and catch to Lamb underneath. There's the 2-minute warning. I mean, we have plenty of time. We have 3 timeouts. We can easily turn this into a touchdown drive. That's not a problem. But first, we have to get the first down. I think we audible to the run here. I think we can get 3 yards here pretty easily. I don't think they're going to be playing for a run. They're not, and we just barely, but we do get it. Probably need to stretch the field a little bit more. We're going to give Graham a chance. Oh my God, he catches it on the sideline. We'll go ahead and call our first time out there. But what a throw. What a throw and catch. Kind of want to see that one again. Hutchinson, I mean, that's pretty much one-on-one, but then, gosh, he's just so fast. And, I mean, you're not, like, that's one of the best deep balls I may have ever seen. From Hutchinson. That could not have been laid out more perfectly. Malik Neighbors, cut enough field. No dice. Quick throw over the middle, caught. And we wasted way too much time there. Hutchinson making some adjustments at the line. Way too much time. And so now we have to consider on the 2-yard line with only 5 seconds left. I don't think we're going to get greedy here. We're already up 2 scores. Let's make it 3. I'd rather just get the easy points. I'm no Dan Campbell. RIP Lions in their playoff run. I mean, the entire country, I think, shed a tear watching the Lions lose. Was it 4 total turnovers? Absolutely heartbreaking. All right. There's the end of the first half. Speaking of turnovers, we forced 2 ourselves. We're really not that good of a defense at forcing turnovers. But two really easy picks this game. Again, just, a young QB. He's throwing late over the middle. Not exactly a recipe for success. And Tyler Newman, again, just not really much of a ball hawk, but when it's thrown right to you. Plus, we get the ball to start the second half. Had a lane there, but ran into some of our blockers, didn't have a chance to get up to full speed. Otherwise, we might have been able to break one. All right. And Hutchinson quietly throwing for over 300 yards and a half is just continuing his great year. We're going to try and get back onto the ground, kind of get back to our roots. We went out and signed Ridley with Joey Hawley being injured for multiple weeks. And, I mean, that's a little flash of what he can do. As Theo Johnson, superstar tight end, trying to get him more involved this year. And he's going to the locker room. But trying to get back to that zone stretch run game that we kind of built this franchise on. Second and 10, looking to get it to third and manageable. And we do. Bruce Stenham for Johnson. We'll call that a concussion. He's out. We're going to go to our Third and medium, lock in, easy dubs. Just kidding. He left Dorian Graham open again. I just... Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, Dorian Graham gets his 3rd touchdown. I don't know. I've never seen coverage this bad before. Because we run those plays. Those are 50, 75% of our pass plays. And I'm just wondering, like, who is playing safety for the Rams right now? How down bad are you? My dog's really upset. Daxton Hill. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe your play rec is really low? No? Maybe Gooden is there? Just who is playing this disgustingly bad defense back there for the LA Rams? All right, we're on pace to put up another 50 bomb. Looking like the Detroit Lions out here. Putting up 50 every game and then hopefully not losing in the playoffs, but yeah, I mean, we're assuming that the Rams are going to come out and pass a lot, so we'll come out in the nickel. QB gets hit as he throws. What difficulty am I on? This is all Madden. My dog's being crazy, trying to distract him. Yes, trick shots. This is all Madden difficulty. This is year 6, I think, of the franchise. So we've built. Oh, and right on cue. What year are you in? This is it's year 5 or 6. So the team overall is like a 92, I think, right now. So it's really not a surprise that we're beating up on some of these lower rated teams. We won the Super Bowl last year. Looking to repeat. The problem, the issue, and the reason why I'm kind of excited to continue the rebuild is next year we have to pay a lot of people a lot of money, and we're not going to have the cap space for it. So we're probably going to lose at least one 99 overall player. I think Malik Neighbors is probably not going to get re-signed. This guy right here, Braxton McKinney, it's like a 95 overall defensive tackle that we've drafted. There's a really good chance as he just demolishes Matthews. There's a really good chance that he might not come back. We've done such a good job of drafting and developing that now we have to pay all these players. Who wants a dog cam? Rick is a good boy, but can you stop barking at everything? That'd be great. So that's kind of where we're at. We got a really good team. We're looking to go back-to-back on Super Bowl wins. But then after that, I think we're going to have a pretty different team than this year. going to be a wide receiver screen. Does not get the line to gain. 4th and 3. I think if you're the Rams, you go for it. They're going to elect to kick a field goal. Andrew Phillips already has 1 block this year. And he's got another. Right on cue. Not going to say I called it. But, just casually mentioning. And Hutchinson coming out. I think at this point, we're just going to go chew clock. Again, try and get this outside run game going. It would be better if we had our superstar X Factor running back, but he's out for 4 weeks, so we're dealing with backups. And, they're not doing great, if we're honest about it. We're only averaging probably 3-4 yards a carry. And I take that back. I just realized what I just said. They're not averaging 3 to 4 yards a carry. They're averaging maybe 2 to 3 yards a carry. Ooh. And Hutch is playing at a new level this year. It's now his 3rd year starting, 4th year in the league. Had to sit behind Danny Dimes for a year. But he's kind of disgusting. Short little game there. I mean, it's not like we're not trying to run the ball. But when your passing game is so effective, kind of got to wonder why you would do anything else. Man, Andrew Thomas just completely lost his block. Third and 4. We know the play. Malik Neighbors. Slot under. Easy first down. Maybe a Miss Graham for a touchdown there. And there goes our superstar left guard, Warren Pritchett. You hate to see that. Nice cutback ability by Neighbors to keep that one in bounds. Hutchinson has only missed 2 completions all game. He's just been so good. Can we get a little power run game going? That'd be fun. All right. Oh, this could be it. This could be a touchdown if we can get the edge. We do. Malik Neighbors blocks out of his mind. And we have first rushing touchdown for our new running back addition, Marion Ridley. Found him out in the free agency pool. He's got the skills you're looking for. We still need to develop him for sure as a pass catcher out of the backfield, but showing the speed burst there and extending this lead to 31. Managed to eat 3:31 off the clock, almost half a quarter, and making the Rams comeback look less and less likely. They're going to try the run game. We managed to keep the edge, and there's Tyler Newman with a TFL. So 2 sacks and flying in on the run. Facing 5 wide here. Easy pass commit. Short throw over the middle into double coverage. Big hit. And even Puka Nakua can't hold on to that one. Third and long. We're going with the dime. And down goes Matthews. Who is that flying in? Derek Hall. Okay. So seeing some injury time. We've had him, I think, ever since the beginning of the rebuild. Never been a starter, but due to injury, he's coming in. He's made some impact plays, and a big one there, forcing the 4th and long and another punt for the Rams. You know, maybe if they don't turn the ball over 2 times earlier in the game, maybe they get some field goals or a touchdown there. You know, maybe we're looking at 21-38. Maybe it's still something, but this late in the game, we got 2 clock on. We're just going to stick to the ground game, pass when we need to, and look to give our home fans something to be excited about. Only a gain of 1. Felt like they were sending a blitz. I don't want to say panic. Yeah, they send a blitz. We just dump it to the running back. He's not able, if he breaks a tackle there, we might have had something big. But unfortunately, it was not to be. All right, heading into the 4th quarter, solid lead. I think, you know, it would take a lot at this point. We would have to probably try to throw this game. 3rd and long. I'm okay with playing a little safe, playing conservative. We're just going to do a screen pass. We have the blocker set up. Make a man miss. Not quite. Not quite. Gets 7 back. It's 4th and 4. And we will go ahead and punt. We're not trying to rub it in. Ooh, pretty good punt. If we get a good bounce. We do not. Bounces into the end zone. Rams will take over at the 20. But pressure hasn't been overwhelming, I would say, on Matthews. But we have a few sacks on the line today. Do have the 2 interceptions. Almost a third there as he throws it a triple coverage. Really dangerous throw. But I like the move of Thibodeau to defensive end and move in the rookie. To outside backer. He's just better in coverage than Thibodeau. And Thibodeau is has some really good pass rushing ratings. We just haven't really ever put him in that position. At least not consistently. He was definitely, a constant blitzer in our 3-4. And that's, I think, like a second or third missed tackle by Taylor Bowden, having an uncharacteristically bad day wrapping people up. He's normally very, very sure tackling. Rams are putting together a pretty good drive here, though. I think they've completed every pass. But under pressure, and a fumble, and we recover. Booth review. I was going to say, it felt like he was already down. And they do reverse the call. Rams maintain possession, but still a loss of 13 on the play. They go short underneath to the tight end. We've seen him make plenty of catches, and he is responsible for the one touchdown that the Rams do have, as Puka Nacua headed out. Both teams with a number of injuries, and they're going for a run on 3rd and 8, and they're going to get it, and they get a touchdown. So we pass commit there, not expecting a run on 3rd and long, and caught us by surprise. No one can get off their blocks. Some bad angles by the safeties. And the Rams get another touchdown on the board. I think we'll see if they feel like they have a chance or not, based on whether they do attempt an onside kick. They're going to go for it. Okay. Bless your soul. I mean, that was a really aggressive grab by Lamb. I don't think he's actually supposed to do that. I think ideally he's going to he's going to go and hit someone. And it's the second line that's supposed to actually make the grab, but he reaches out and snags it, and we may have another touchdown here. Not quite, but a really good run. This is what we've been used to in the past with this team in the utilizing the zone stretch scheme. I think best case scenario. No, I don't really think it's plausible that we get a first down and not a touchdown. I mean, it looks like we're going to be facing a heavy blitz here. I don't know if they're going to send him. They don't. We go to Malik over the middle. It's another touchdown. I'm not quite sure what that team's celebration is, but We've broken 40 points now in 3 consecutive games. So the offense definitely hyped up, definitely deserved to celebrate. All right. Kind of just feels like a formality at this point, but Rams take over at the 31. They have 2:25 to at least get another score on the board. At least for pride. At least for pride. I mean, they had a good drive last time. Matthews drove straight down the field. They score a touchdown with the run, long run play. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's try. We'll go with the dime look. Get some more DBs on the field. And Matthews just throws it away. And they're going to punt. So Rams throw in the towel. Probably the smart move. Oh, my juke moves? Holy cow. Made him look silly as Ridley, after a couple nice runs in the last drive, is poised to break 100 on the ground today. Rams still refusing to bring 2 safeties into the box. And I think that's going to be a hold. It is. All right, that's fine. Not impactful to the game. Just means we're going to have to run an extra play as the clock stops. Get outside. What a run. And that is going to break the century mark for Marion Ridley in his first game as a New York Giant. 20 carries. Over 100 yards. Looked a little rough in the beginning. So we have another player down. Bradshaw, backup tight end. You hate to see that so late in a game, especially when we're up by 31. But there's no mercy rule in the NFL. And I just realized Rams are not calling timeouts, so we should just come out and kneel it and wrap this one up. So a really nice win, a very convincing one. We had like 5 players with a bruised sternum today. So luckily those are just temporary 1-game injuries. And the home fans are really happy. Head coach Jeff Saturday looking to lead the team back to the promised land, looking for back-to-back Super Bowls. And what a day. Pat Hutchinson continues his career year. 91% completion percentage, 420 yards. Did have the 1 pick, but 5 touchdowns, and Matthews 25 of 36, 241, one touchdown, and two interceptions. Ridley, 22 for 120. Kyron Williams, 7 for 55. If they were not as far behind as they were, maybe they could have stuck to the ground game more. Maybe they could have, kept it a little closer, but we'll never know. Another back-to-back 200-plus game for Dorian Graham, 4 for 257. Maybe not because he's an elite receiver. He is proving to be pretty good, but we saw like three times where the Rams just absolutely blew coverage and left him with half of the field to himself. I've never seen that before. But we took advantage. Malik Neighbors, like I said, turning in more into a volume receptions guy, 6 for 56 and two touchdowns. And Marion Ridley, 6 receptions as well out of the backfield for 37 yards. Defensively, Taylor Bowden, as always, leads the way, 11 total tackles. TFLs for Derek Hall, Deontay Stockton, Silas Rodriguez, Taylor Bowden, McKinney, and Newbin. Sacks for Hall, Rodriguez, and McKinney. That was Silas Rodriguez, his rookie, his first NFL sack. And I think big story of the day, Tyler Newbin. Definitely defensive MVP today. 2 interceptions, a TFL, 6 total tackles. He was great. 1 field goal made. All in all, just a solid win across the board. All right, so that is going to move us to 6-1. Although our division is incredibly competitive, we saw in the last stream, last episode, however you want to phrase it, every team was sitting at Juwan Beasley finally up to a 90 overall. He's progressed really well these last couple years. Of course, another upgrade for Graham. Even though he is elite, we are still looking for some good route running, make him a little bit more versatile instead of just telling him to run straight. Short route and deep route getting just above the 80 at 83. Playing up a little bit for morale. Derek Hall had a nice sack today. Looks like he's going to be playing on the edge a little bit more. So we'll upgrade his power rush abilities. +2 power moves is nice. Okay. And the backup guard, Zach Carmichael. Let's try and get his power abilities up a little bit. Impact block is nice. Run block power is nice. Okay. So some nice post-game upgrades there. Let's go ahead and advance the week. All right. We'll be taking on the 1-5 Browns. Do we just have like the easiest schedule in the league? It feels that way. It feels like every team we face is just not good. We don't see records here, but like the Rams only had 1 or 2 wins. The Bears, the Packers only had a few wins. Started off with a kind of a tough schedule, but these last like 3-4 games have just been kind of a cakewalk. And yep, Eagles keeping pace. So yeah, we're having a great season, but so is Philly. They're 6-1. Washington and Dallas are 4-2 and 4-3. Definitely the most competitive division in football. We got some storylines. We get to set our national focus scouting next episode. So yeah, something to look forward to. I really enjoyed this one. It's nice playing well. It's nice having fun, and it's nice that the passing game has really come alive this year. So thank you guys to everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate it. If you're watching this after I'm live, I appreciate your time, and hope you enjoyed. If you're new and enjoy this content, consider subscribing. It's free and fun. Leave a like if you really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next one.